We've been having really gorgeous weather here in Athens, but we've also seen extremely high pollen counts. This time of year, the two are clearly connected, but the situation is amplified here in Athens. Professor Chang also said that weather can have an effect on the pollen count as well. For example, rain. I'll have a more detailed look at the weather for you later on in the show. It is expected to stay warm the upcoming days, though. Live from Hurdy Fields, I'm Amber Shepp, Grady News Source. Forecast. Today it was a gorgeous day. 77 degrees was the high and 53 degrees was the low. And tomorrow it is going to be the same thing. Clear skies, warm weather. The low is going to be 59 degrees and the high is going to be 79 degrees. And heading into the weekend, we're going to have to trade in those sandals for rain boots, unfortunately. Saturday, it's still going to be warm. 62 degrees will be the low and 80 degrees will be the high, but there will be a 40% chance of rain. And on Sunday, there's going to be a 70% chance of rain and possibility of thunderstorms. The low will be 44 degrees and the high will be around 68 degrees. And if you look as we transition from Sunday to Monday, it gets slightly cooler. On Monday, it'll still be clear and sunny skies, but it'll be 40 degrees for your low and 61 degrees for your high, so slightly cooler temperatures than what we've been having earlier this week. I'm Amber Shepp, and that was your weather. Going to feel like spring, so ladies, bust out those sandals and sundresses. 69 degrees tomorrow, 76 degrees on Thursday, and on Friday, 79 degrees. But as we head into the weekend, we can see we're still keeping up with those warm temperatures, but we see some chances of rain and thunderstorms. On Saturday, the high will be 79, 40% chance of rain and partly sunny. And on Sunday, the high will be 69, a 70% chance of rain and possibility of thunderstorms. So you might want to plan on staying dry this weekend. I'm Amber Shepp, and come in to give blood. Sit in chairs just like this. And depending on how well hydrated you are, it can take between 5 to 20 minutes. Then, when students are done, they can come over to this table for a snack. Several bills have to become laws. Grady News Source reporter Ayanna Craig is at the state capitol with more on the status of these bills. Last week, the Athens chapter has invited Kirk to speak on the college campus, but not everyone approves of Kirk and his viewpoints. Turning Point USA is a nonprofit and nonpartisan group that focuses on issues of limited government, individual freedom, and free market economics. The Georgia chapter has invited its founder, Charlie Kirk, to speak at the University of Georgia. Mike Miller, a member of Turning Point, says that they invited Charlie Kirk because they think he will provide an open discussion on different issues.
Kind of open dialogue and those new kind of issues and stuff, looking at things a different way. A lot of times on college campuses, politics tend to be kind of one-sided. Whether it be students or administration, it tends to be kind of on the left side of things, and people have a skewed view of what, I guess, right-wing politics would be. So we just try to show that there's another side to politics. You know, it's not all the bad things in the media.
But not everyone agrees with Kirk's right-wing viewpoints. Members for various student groups will meet tonight to discuss the implications of Kirk being on campus. A member from the Muslim Student Association says that Kirk's rhetoric is detrimental to minority communities, but there are no plans of a protest taking place. Charlie Kirk will speak in Sanford Hall on April 3rd at 7 p.m. Summer is just around the corner. Daily routines change for some people, but for some, it can even be difficult to plan their next meal. The Jackson County School District has a summer feeding program to give students free meals and fill in that gap. Reporter Sabrina Burse tells us more. Come on. Students made it back to Athens today. 13 and a professor landed in Atlanta at 9 p.m. They hope. College Station Road opened earlier today after it was closed by ice. A lot of it. The whole road was iced over. A pedestrian and a police officer were hit by a vehicle. Reporter Aisha Jamil has more on the story.